Okay, well, hello and welcome everybody to the fantastic Iroquois Amphitheater. I think this is one of the best music venues in the country, and we should thank Dave Armstrong when he was mayor and county judge. This was one of his projects to bring this back to the great, magnificent place that it is. Dave isn't with us anymore, but we should remember the great job that he did on this. So good job, Dave Armstrong. So this has been just a really historic place for us. It's the official amphitheater of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And as I said, I think one of the finest performing arts venues you're going to see anywhere in the world. When this place is packed with people in the seats and standing room only up at the top and just milling about it, it is just a really cool place. It's a wonderful stage and a wonderful sound as well. So what we've seen is, COVID numbers continuing to decrease throughout the city, but the lineup here is growing for some incredible events coming up at the amphitheater, and I think it's just another great piece of evidence that exciting in-person events are returning. And we see a huge pent-up demand for people to come out and build community, enjoy music, enjoy arts, enjoy each other, and so we're going to talk about that here today. But first, I'd like to thank the Parks Director, Margaret Brosco, for the wonderful work that she does all the time. Way to go, Margot. And Amphitheater Manager Mike Hallett. Where's Mike? Mike keeping a low profile over there. Come on, he's doing it all, I guess. But thank you all for your work in getting ready for this upcoming season. We got a great team at Metro Parks, and they've been working tirelessly to get this facility prepared for the crowds this year. We are ready, and I think we're going to have a record spring, summer, and fall as well. So events kick off on April 26th with a live concert by the indie rock band Modest Mouse. And then other talents scheduled to perform this season include Ben Rector, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Martina McBride, RuPaul's Drag Race, and Gary the Timeless, Weird Al Yankovic. He's been around for a while. We also have four sold-out show dates already, including the local Louisville legend, My Morning Jacket. It's going to be an incredible show here. They're here for one show. And then Grammy Award-winning artist Billy Strings, who sold out 3 shows already. So 4 sold-out shows at this point in time is really incredible, and they're going to be some awesome, awesome concerts. Now, those hoping to attend the sold-out show for My Morning Jacket, and there are a lot of people on that list, should visit the Amphitheater's Facebook page this afternoon for a chance to win a free pair of tickets to both the Amphitheater and the Waterfront Park shows on June 24th and 25th. So Jacket's putting on 3 shows, 1 here and 2 down at Waterfront Park. I also want to mention the return of live theater from our friends at ACT Louisville. This year they'll be putting on a production of The Timeless Sound of Music, taking place July 15th to the 18th. Last year they had a great production of The Wizard of Oz to the stage. It was a huge success, so we're looking forward to welcoming them back this year for another great show. Now, with all the great shows that we've seen at the amphitheater in recent shows, and that could be everybody from Old Crow Medicine Show to REO Speedwagon, and My Morning Jacket has played here also in the past, people may not remember that when the amphitheater was opened 84 years ago in 1938, it was almost exclusively dedicated to theater. And it's great to be back to our roots here, and we're looking forward to the magic that ACT Louisville brings to the stage this summer, and you're going to hear more about them in a second. Also, Gary and Wayne Brewer and team are here. Thanks for joining us, gentlemen. They're the ones over here in these snappy jackets and shoes. Saturday, June 18, will be the inception of an annual free-to-the-public community event at the Iroquois Amphitheater with the Deep Roots Music Fest, organized by Brewgrass Entertainment and headlined by Gary Brewer and the Kentucky Ramblers. These guys have been getting all kinds of national acclaim over the past year, and it's really wonderful to see how their already successful platform is skyrocketing up even further, and we're going to hear a little bit more from them later. But the Brewer family is known worldwide for their music, and they are graciously donating their time, talent, connections, and love for our community to bring this unique event to the amphitheater on June the 18th. And I can't wait to see the Deep Roots Music Fest, and they're going to give us a little taste of what's in store on that in just a minute. So thank you guys for being great community legends for us. Yep. Now, during the start of the pandemic, the amphitheater was closed for an entire season, and the live concert business lost a lot of momentum. So I would really like to thank our local promoters for not just hanging in there, but then also for advocating with the federal government for the Shuttered Venues grant that really saved so many people in this business. And the government really stepped up during the pandemic to help a lot of businesses, and our concert promoters were part of that. So that included locally Production Simple, Mammoth Live, Danny Wimmer Presents. We consider Danny and his team local. So for just kind of hanging in there, nobody had the pandemic in their business plans. So it just came down to a matter of just surviving and getting through that. And now they're coming back stronger than ever with a fantastic lineup of shows. We're going to hear from Joe Argabright in a minute from Production Simple, and he'll tell us more about what's in store for this summer. Now, I know that the team from Colonial Gardens right across the street is going to be thrilled that the amphitheater is back and open for business. The investment that the city made in that project and the development from Underhill and Associates made to renovate that historic structure is really paying off. We got 5 restaurants now over there, and when you think 5 years ago, it was still really hurting. So it's just really come back in a great way for this part of town. So we've got Taco Luchador, Union 15 Pizza, Biscuit Belly, the B.A. Colonial, and the Great Back Deck Barbecue that are now open for business and doing really well. And Rebecca Katz from the Southwest Dream Team will discuss Colonial Gardens and the support of the business community for the amphitheater here in a second. And we're also going to hear from Brooke Pardue, Executive Director and CEO of the Parks Alliance of Louisville. And once we're done with the shows for the season, we book in right into the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, which is now known all over the world for all of these incredible things they do with jack-o'-lanterns. And then Winter Woods is coming right after that to celebrate the Christmas holiday season. Between those two, they bring hundreds of thousands of visitors to Iroquois Park, and it's been just really incredible to see that. Marty Storch has also been a big factor in that over the years, and lots of our team here. So it's wonderful to see how we work together to make great things happen. One of the key things about this is that every time you and your family or friends visit the Jack-O-Lantern and Winter Woods Spectacular, you're supporting the Parks Alliance, which helps us fund important projects in Louisville's public parks. So you get a kind of a 2-for-1 for that, and we're doing a great job with our Parks Alliance here in the city. So let's hear from some other folks. The first person I'd like to bring up is Councilwoman Nicole George, tremendous council person, got the smart brain and the head of a social worker, and is always getting wonderful things done for the community. And she's going to be speaking on behalf of several Louisville council members that are all huge supporters of the amphitheater in Iroquois Park. Councilwoman?
Well, good morning. There's such great energy here today. I'm so excited. I just want to say I'm a stand-in. We're actually in District 15, so I'm a stand-in for Councilman Triplett today, and I see Dan Luckett with the District 15 offices here. The Iroquois Amphitheater means so much to our South End community, and of course is an iconic venue for all of the region. Over the last 3 years, I've developed an entirely new appreciation for the work that goes into having such an exciting lineup with a blend of musical headliners, arts, and cultural experiences. I want to thank Mayor Fisher's administration, specifically Margaret, of course Mike Hallett, Regina Tate, and the Iroquois Amphitheater team. I know, every day Art Williams and Solomon do tremendous work just to see operations move forward. And in thinking about that massive undertaking, we know we have 24 events, I believe, this season. So we know it takes a village, quite frankly, to produce all these events. And so neighbors in the South End are always asking how they can help, and I'm here to share 3 easy ways. The first way neighbors can help is by coming to events, taking photos, promoting on social media, and sharing the amphitheater as part of their overall experience. The second way neighbors can help is by thanking park staff. We have tremendous park staff, and as with many public servants, they don't get the credit they deserve. So when you're here and you see the park staff, please thank them. And last but not least is taking the time to learn the needs of Iroquois Park and that includes the Amphitheater. So connecting with Southwest Dream Team or Friends of Iroquois with Olmsted, these are really important ways to better understand the investments that are needed in our parks, and specifically the Amphitheater, as well as to focus priorities and set goals for long-term advocacy. With that, I'm very excited to turn back to Mayor Fisher.
Thank you, Councilwoman. I'd now like to invite Joe Argabright up to say a few words about the shows that Production Simple and our concert promoters are putting on for this season. But first, I'd like to brag on you a little bit. You know, when the pandemic hit, the hardest hit industry was probably concerts, theater, then the rest of the hospitality industry came in after them. But Joe and the team here locally decided to organize all of our different venues around the state that had never really had a voice before as a collective. So it was really important what they did, both on the local level and the state level and the federal level, to really put a face behind our concert promoters and our event promoters so that people understood, look, these are businesses too. And we've got to survive through this pandemic so we can keep our arts going and keep our entertainment going when we come out on the other side of this. And Joe, in addition to being a great concert promoter, was a really huge part of that. So I want to thank you for being a great citizen during all that. Joe, come on up.
Thank you, Mayor. I appreciate that. Yeah, to build on that, it is amazing that we're here today. We all need music in our lives. We all need connection. We all need community. That's what Iroquois Amphitheater, I think, means to us as a community as well as a concert promoter. It is absolutely a treasure in the entire United States, but particularly in Louisville, Kentucky, located in the wonderful South End. You have a great Colonial Gardens across the street. I very much encourage everybody to grab their tickets, go across the street to Colonial Gardens, have a great meal, come over and enjoy the park. Olmsted Parks, which I also would like to thank today, being such a huge supporter. All of the Iroquois Amphitheater staff as well. It was touched on today. It takes a huge team and a lot of effort, and if everybody isn't working together to make that happen, it just doesn't get accomplished. So I think standing here today just shows you that the teams came together and we're able to get it done. We're very excited about the season, without a doubt the biggest season that we've ever had out here. This is our 12th season of concerts out here, pretending like 2020 didn't happen, which it didn't. And we're just so thrilled to be coming out of the gates with 4 sold-out shows, as the mayor mentioned, 3 nights of Billy Strings, My Morning Jacket as well, Hometown Heroes. Encourage you that didn't get tickets for Iroquois to certainly check out the Waterfront Park show for My Morning Jacket. I know that they also could certainly use and feel the support being back. Bands didn't tour either. So, yeah, I also would like to thank the council members that have been so supportive. Nicole George in particular has been very, very supportive of trying to make sure that we can open successfully, and it's very much appreciated, as well as Councilman Triplett. The last thing I would leave you with is come out, enjoy the park, start connecting with people again. I think we've lost some connection over the last couple of years, and we need to see each other more and as human beings and support each other, support what we're doing here. So thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. As Joe said, it's all about community, and music really brings us together in a fantastic way and bridges all kinds of what are perceived to be divides, but really aren't divides. So music has been that great equalizer all over the years, and will continue to be so. So come on out, and let's fill up the Amphitheater, Waterfront Park, all of our different venues here the coming spring through the fall. Now, I'd like to welcome Rebecca Katz up here. She was with the fantastic Southwest Dream Team to discuss that group's support with the Amphitheater and what's new with them. The Dream Team has been really awesome in terms of putting more of a spotlight on the Southwest, but then bringing our different businesses together to work together and have partnerships throughout the city, and we really appreciate their fantastic work. So let's hear from Rebecca Katz.
Good morning. The Southwest Dream Team was founded to elevate the amazing assets of South and Southwest Louisville. So I'm so honored to celebrate what I consider a jewel of South and Southwest Louisville. Several years ago, the Southwest Dream Team launched the South Point Scenic Area Tourism Initiative to promote the amazing cultural and natural attractions of this region. And Iroquois Amphitheater is the heart of South and South Point Scenic the South Point Scenic Area. The amphitheater is crucial to arts, culture, and tourism ecosystem, and the musical acts, movies, events, festivals that the amphitheater brings in becomes the economic driver for the South Point Scenic Area. Now, with the development of Colonial Gardens, this becomes an all-inclusive destination where you can enjoy entertainment, recreation, and then, of course, go across the street to get some food and drink. So I'm so grateful that the amphitheater has become a gateway for visitors and neighbors alike to discover all that the South Point Scenic Area has to offer. None of this, of course, could be done without partnerships from businesses, from Metro, and of course the amphitheater and Production Simple. So thank you for coming together to provide this amazing asset and service to the South Louisville community. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rebecca. And finally, before we get into the music, I'd like to introduce Brooke Pardue, a community force. She's the CEO of the Parks Alliance, and she's going to talk about, I mean, it's hard to believe, but we got to start preparing ahead already for the Louisville Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular. It's going to be in its 10th season this year. When we started the Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular, people were like, really? Pumpkins? People are going to come out to see pumpkins? Yeah, absolutely. About 100,000 people every year, and it really helps support the Parks Alliance in an incredible way. And then the Winterwood Spectacular was created on top of that. So just some tremendous programming and additions to our quality of life here in our great city of Louisville. So please welcome Brooke Pardue.
Good morning. I'm Brooke Pardue, the CEO of the Parks Alliance of Louisville, as the mayor said, and I'm here with Travis Reckner, who is one of the principals in the production company that we work with for Jack-O-Lantern and Winter Woods. So the Parks Alliance mission is to drive equitable investment in our public parks to elevate the health and well-being of our entire community. And the Amphitheater and Iroquois Park are home to our two largest fundraisers, Jack-O-Lantern and Winter Woods. And today we have exciting news about both of them. So, Travis, I'll let you talk about Jack-O-Lantern, and then I'll talk about Winter Woods.
Okay, thank you, Brooke. All right, we are so excited that it's been 10 years. It's just hard to believe. I know personally it's been a crazy 10 years. But we're so excited to have the opportunity to present this year's theme as the fan favorites. So we would love for everybody to give us what their thoughts and what their personal favorites were for the past 10 years. It's well over 100 themes or skits that there's to choose from to let people decide what they would like to see again. So it's kind of going to be a 10 years in review.
Yes. Well, and we want everyone to stay tuned. We're going to have lots of opportunities for people to get involved, share their pictures, take surveys that we're going to produce through social media, and really be a part of bringing this show together. So fan favorites is the theme, and we're going to build out that show with our fans over the course of the summer. So stay tuned for that. And then when it comes to Winter Woods Spectacular, this will be our 4th year of Winter Woods. Excuse me. But we are really excited to announce that based on the tremendous feedback that we've gotten from from the fans of Winter Woods, we are going to pivot Winter Woods to a walkthrough this year. From the drive-through, thank you, from the drive-through that it has been the last 3 years. So we're going to use the same trail, the same footprint as Winter Woods, but turn it into a truly immersive experience where folks can enjoy the sights, the sounds, and you think about it, it sounds kind of funny to say, but the smells of the holiday season, right? We have 500 Christmas trees that line the road, but now they're going to line this path where folks can really be immersed in this incredible holiday event. So to learn more about the shows, to learn more about the work that we do at the Parks Alliance, we encourage everyone to go to parksalliancelou.org and start making your plans.
Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, well, let's return to our roots here, which was live performance, and hear from Beth Hall from ACT Louisville about what they've got planned for the summer. Beth?
The hills of Iroquois Park will be alive with the sound of music this July, and we are so honored to be on such an incredible roster this summer with excellent cultural and arts groups. I'm a South End girl, and I grew up around here, and it was just such a magical part of my childhood to come to the Iroquois Amphitheater to see live theater, and it was a 5-year process, and I really am grateful to Michael Hallett, Margaret Brosco, Regina Tate this year, Councilman George, Councilman Triplett, and Mayor Fisher for allowing us to give it a try last year with The Wizard of Oz, and it was such a success. ACT Louisville Productions is not just about producing quality, high-level performances, but it's also an educational piece where youth will be able to work side by side with professionals in the industry. So this year's director, I've always said this, Louisville has the most talented people, and the most talented people coming out of Louisville. And this year, our director, a beloved, honestly national treasure, but he's definitely a Louisville treasure, William Bradford, is going to be directing our Sound of Music. And if you went to YPass or Trinity High School, I think he may have taught Mayor Fisher. Yes. So he'll be directing. Our choreographers are going to be Sarah Gettelfinger and Michelle Semrick, and Michelle is here today. And our audition process starts this Friday and Saturday, callback Sunday. We promise we'll have you out in time for Thunder. And we really encourage children ages 6 and up to come on down or get online at actlouisvilleproductions.com to sign up for a virtual or a live audition. Our show will be opening July 15th, and we're really excited about that. We also have, in partnership with Performing Arts Louisville, camps where students who will be auditioning for the show can also, if we identify raw potential or promise, will be receiving scholarships to those camps that will be held June 27th and July 10th, and those are 5-day camps. So we're very excited. We're grateful to be a part of this. Even though it's a little chilly there, here today, there's just some electricity and warmth that just happens when you're here at Iroquois, and we're so thrilled to be a part of it. Thank you.
All right. So there's a lot going on here, and it's going to present lots of good times here throughout the next several months. So now we're going to have like a family jam session here. You know, it's like we're at home, and we got a big stage, and we got some of the world's best talent here that's now going to give us a little bit of preview for the Deep Roots Festival that's going to come up, and just really the appreciation for what these guys are up to. You know you're good when you've got a whole genre of music named after you. We know bluegrass, but how about brewgrass, okay? This is what the Brewer family has created for us, and we are just so excited that they are here in our very own city. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Thank you.
I need rosy bouquet. I need somebody to love all my troubles away. Sing it. I need rosy bouquet. A hound needs to holler and a bum needs a dollar, and I need a rosy bouquet. A hound needs to holler and a bum needs a dollar, and I need a rosy bouquet. Thank you, folks. Appreciate that so much. As Mayor Fisher said, we're very, very excited about the Deep Roots coming up. Ourselves, AGT, America's Got Talent finalist, Lincoln Bridge will be on the show that night with us. Local legends themselves. And SGM Records recording artist C.J. Sparks. He's an upcoming country outlaw singer, and we're really proud of him. And we got one other special announcement, but you'll have to watch on social media. We'll be announcing that soon. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, too. That's the most important one. Mr. Johnny Edwards, he's also a local legend. People don't even know he lives here, but he does. He's the former lead singer of the rock band Foreigner. He's going to be on the bill there with us, too. So a little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything. Here's a little guitar picking for you now.
Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. We're going to do just a little bit of old-time mountain music. My great-grandfather played with the original Carter family back in the 1920s, so that's part of our family roots here. A little bit of old-time mountain music for you, straight out of the hills of East Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. This makes my chiggers itch. Yeah.
Cindy in the summertime, Cindy in the fall. Heard of Cindy all the time, won't be Cindy tall. Get along home, home, Cindy, get along home. Yeah. Get along home, home, Cindy, marry you someday. Yes, me and you, old bud. How many nickels does it take to see Louisville's body shake? Take a nickel, take a dime, see Louisville cut a shine.